Hello students, in our previous session of knowing our numbers, we have learned how to read and write the numbers in Indian and international place value system. Now let's move further with these numbers. In this session, we are going to learn about successor and predecessor, comparison of numbers, estimation and rounding off of the numbers, estimating the sum, difference, and the product of given numbers. Then it would be followed by some exercises. Successor and predecessor. The successor of a number is one more than the given number. That is the number which comes just after the given number. So to find the successor of any number, we must add 1 to it. So let's see it with an example. What is the successor of 45,672? So to find the successor, what we do? We add 1 to it. After adding 1, what we will get? We'll get 45,673. So this is the successor of the given number 45,672. Now let's see what's a predecessor. Predecessor of a number is one less than the given number, or we can say it is the before number, the number which comes just before the given number. So to find predecessor, what we do? We subtract 1 from the given number. So here the number is 32,790. We have to find its predecessor, so I subtract 1 from it. So subtracting 1 from this, what I'll get? 32,789. So this is the predecessor of given number. So in this way, we can find the successor and predecessor of given number by adding 1 or by subtracting 1 from the given number. Now let's see how to compare two numbers. In order to compare any two numbers, we have to follow certain procedure. So firstly, we have to check the number of digits in the given number. If the number of digits are unequal, then the number with more number of digits is greater. So here let's see which of the following is greater. So here we have two numbers. Let's see the number of digits in the first number. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the first number have 5 digits. Now let's see the second number. Let's count the number of digits. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So there are 7 digits in the second number. So here in this number, the number of digits are more, so it is bigger. So you can write 25,392 is less than 25,16,953. Now if both the numbers have equal number of digits, then what we should do? We then compare the highest place digit, that is the leftmost digit of the two numbers. If the highest place digits are equal, then we compare the next place and we keep on following this process till we get a difference between the two. Let's see with an example which of the following is greater. So let's see here in first number of digits are 5. In second number also there are 5 digits. So number of digits in both the numbers are equal. So let's compare the highest place or the leftmost digit. Here both the digits are same, both are 2. So I compare the next place, which is having 5 here and 5 here as well. So again we'll move to the further digit. So here it is 3 and here it's 1. So which is greater? Of course 3 is greater than 1. So the first number will be greater than the second number. So here you can see 25,392 is greater than 25,169. So in this way we can compare and order the numbers. Estimation and rounding off. Children, you must have observed that in our real life, many a times when we are dealing with large numbers, we actually don't need the exact number, but we need an approximate value. Say for example, when we say the population of our country is 1 Arab 30 crore. So we don't mention the exact population of our country, but we just state a rough idea of how many people are living in our country. So this is what estimation means. The estimation gives only a rough idea of a quantity and not the exact number. Now how to estimate the value of a given number? So to estimate the value of a number, we have to round it off to the given place value. Whatever is required, how much precision is needed, accordingly we estimate the value of the given number. So let's revise the rules for rounding off. So to round off a number to a given place, we first have to identify the rounding digit. So what is a rounding digit? Say if we have to round off a number to thousands place, then the digit at the thousands place becomes the rounding digit. See here, let's check this example. Round off 47,482 to the nearest thousands place. So I have to round off this number to the thousands place. So let's check what is at the thousands place. Here I have 7. So this 7 is my rounding digit. Okay, so in this way we identify the rounding digit. So whichever place value I have to round off, the digit at that place value becomes the rounding digit. Now let's move how to round off. So if the digit to the rounding digit is less than 5, so this is my rounding digit, and what is to its right? It's 4. So 4, it is less than 5. So I keep the rounding digit as it is and change the remaining digits to the right to 0. So see here. Here the rounding digit is 7. Next digit is 4, which is less than 5. So I keep the rounding digit as it is. So here 7 is kept as it is and remaining digits after 7 are changed to 0. So in this way we round off any given number. Now the third rule says if the digit to the right of rounding digit is greater than 5, then we add 1 to the rounding digit and change the digits to right to 0. So let's understand it with an example. Here, round off this number to nearest thousands place. Again, we have to round off to the nearest thousands place. So let's see which digit is at the thousands place. Here we have 4. 4 is at the thousands place. Now check the digit which is to its right. Here we have 9. This 9 is greater than 5. So what we have to do? Add 1 to the rounding digit. My rounding digit is 4. So I added 1 to it. So 4 will become 5 and the remaining digit towards its right will become 0. So whenever we are rounding off any number, the digits to the right of the rounding digit becomes 0. And we have to check whether we have to keep the rounding digit same or we have to add 1 to it. So now we have learned how to round off the numbers. Let's see how to estimate the sum of any two numbers. So to find out the estimated sum of any two numbers, we have to first round off the numbers to the same place and then add the rounded off numbers. Let's understand it with an example. Estimate the sum of these two numbers, 4326 and 13605. So what we have to do? We have to round them off to the nearest thousands place. Here the smaller number is having 4 digits, so its highest place is 1000. So I round off both the number to thousands place. So when I round off this number 4326 to thousands place, here 4 is the rounding digit. The next digit to it is 3, which is less than 5. So we have to keep 4 as it is and remaining digits become 0. So in this way 4326 is rounded off to 4000. Now the other number 13605. This is my rounding digit 3. Let's check the digit which is next to it. It is 6, which is greater than 5. So what I have to do? I have to add 1 to this rounding digit. So this 3 becomes 4 and the remaining digits become 0. So 13605 is rounded off to 14,000. Now we add these rounded off numbers to find the estimated sum. So first we rounded off the numbers and then add the rounded off numbers. So 4000 plus 14,000, I'll get 18,000. So the estimated sum is 18,000. So in this way we have got an approximate value of the sum of these two numbers, and this does not show the exact value. If you wish, you can calculate the actual sum also. Now let's see how to estimate the difference of given two numbers. The process is same as that of the sum. We have to round off both the numbers to the same place and subtract the rounded off numbers. Let's understand it with an example. Estimate the difference between these two numbers. So here the highest place value for the smaller number is 1000. So I round off both the numbers to the same place, that is thousands place. So round off both the numbers to thousands place. So the first number 47,932. So here my rounding digit is 7 as I am rounding it off to thousands place. So 7 is here at the thousands place. So this becomes my rounding digit. Now see the number which is towards its right. It's 9. It is greater than 5. So I add 1 to this rounding digit. So 7 becomes 8 and the rest of the digits they become 0. So 47,932 will be rounded off to 48,000. Now let's see the other number, 3,727. So here we are rounding off to thousands place. So my rounding digit is 3. Check the next digit, that is 7. So again it's greater than 5. So I have to add 1 to this 3. So this 3 will become 4 and remaining digits are 0. So here what are the rounded off numbers now? 48,000 and 4,000. Now I will estimate the difference. So this estimated difference is the difference of rounded off number, not the actual numbers which I had earlier. I find the difference of estimated rounded off numbers. So here 48,000 minus 4,000. So what I get is 44,000. So this is my estimated difference. Now let's see how to estimate the product of given numbers. So to estimate the product, we round off the given number to their greatest places respectively, and then we multiply the rounded off number. So let's see it with the help of an example. Estimate the product of 4,722 and 37. So here what we do, we round off both the number to their greatest place or their highest place. So here this highest place is 1000. So the first number is rounded off to the thousands place, and the second number, it is having tens as the highest place. So it will be rounded off to its tens place. So let's see what would be the rounded off number. So 4,722. Highest place is 4. So this is my rounding digit. Next digit is 7. So it is greater than 5. So we have to add 1 to the rounding digit, which will give me 5. And then rest of the digits become 0. Okay, so the rounded off number is 5,000. Now let's see the second number, 37. So highest place here is tens. So I round it off to the tens place. So 3 is the rounding digit. Next digit is 7. So it will be rounded off to 40. Now let's estimate the product. To estimate the product, we multiply the rounded off numbers. So the numbers which we have got after rounding off, those numbers we are going to multiply. So here 5,000 multiplied by 40, which gives me 2 lakh. So estimating product becomes very easy if I round off the numbers and I get a rough idea of the product. So children, now you can solve the given exercises which are based on the knowledge which we have gained in this session. Hope you have understood all the concept. Thank you. That's all for today.